Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. This is Nayanda giving you a message for excuse me, the month of October. Holy shit, I'm starving. I'm gonna have to eat in a second here. This is going to be a message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Do make sure that you are checking out your other placements for a fuller message. Ay, bendito, me duele el fucking el cuerpo. My fucking body hurts. Anyway, Scorpio, we're going to get right into it. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in my bio below. So let's get right to it. I'm hearing Jeffrey. Okay, Jeffrey the giraffe. Some of you guys might be... Alright, here we go. Some of you guys might be too young to remember that. I believe the giraffe from the Toys R Us commercial. Like, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. But now Toys R Us are all closed out. Message for Scorpio. So some of you guys might be dealing with like the Peter Pan syndrome. I'm hearing somebody made a mistake. That also sounds like I made him a steak. Maybe you want steak? I've been craving steak lately. And I stopped eating beef for a while. For a year, actually. I might go back to it again. I did it as like an offering kind of thing. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, baby. Alright, so boom. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. There are abrupt changes coming your way, Scorpio, in the month of October. Of course, happy birthday. My little brother is a Scorpio. His birthday is on October 25th. He turns 18 and he's gonna graduate high school soon. That's my baby and I just can't deal with it. It's just, I'm excited though because like eventually we're gonna be able to drink together, but yeah, happy birthday if you're an October Scorpio. So you're definitely expanding your horizons in the month of October, Scorpio. Like there's a new journey or a new mission or a new something that you're embarking on. And you might be a little bit scared about it, but like you're trying to be more of a leader, you're trying to be more in control of your life. And it's like, whatever it is that you're going toward, just know if you're being led in that direction, all of your concerns are going to be handled for you. It's like you're not going to be left high and dry, right? So like, let's say that you're deciding to quit a job and go into a totally new business, right? And you're kind of nervous, like, oh, how am I going to do in this business? Or how am I going to function in this area? Just know that you're being protected. And whatever it is that you're being guided towards, you're not going to be guided into anything. There's good and bad in every situation, but even the bad is meant to teach you a lesson, right? But it's like you're being guided somewhere that is ultimately going to lead you to more happiness because we have celestial alignment here. And for some of you guys, this is really truly what you want. It's like you want something. Also with the triple moon in the background here, there's something about motherhood. My ears ringing. What I was going to say was like a maternal figure that is leading you in this direction. Oh great, my light just died. This could be an ancestor even, because the moon represents the mother. So like if your mother died or like your grandmother is on the other side, that energy is coming through here. But it's like it's something that you truly desire. Maybe you weren't, because with the storms here in Pegasus, it's like some shit had to happen for you to get what it is that you wanted, okay? And then with the Pegasus card here, it says Pegasus is also a good sign for marriage or welcoming a new baby for surely both our new uncharted adventures. So it's like there's something new that you're stepping into, Scorpio, and you're being invited not to overthink it, but to be open-hearted toward it. Like it says, you be guided to the right resources and opportunities, teachers and companions, just the time when you need them. So it's like you're coming in alignment with people, Scorpio, that are meant to help you or to guide you or to love you or to, you know, procreate with you or something like that. It's like you're being guided in that direction, and it could be scary because if you look at these cards, like they look kind of dark, okay? They look a little bit dark here. And what I always tell people is that the darkness is not bad. Darkness simply means you just can't see. And in that way, you need to allow yourself to be led by, into and through that darkness. Does that make sense? So like, think about the river Styx, right? When you die, you're met by some sort of entity of death, right? A crossover spirit. So in Greece, it would be Thanatos. In Mayan culture or Central American, I mean Latin American culture, honestly, like Santa Muerte or San La Muerte or something like that. It's like something is dying and leading you into a rebirth, which is the energy of Scorpio, the phoenix, okay? It's like death and rebirth is literally, like, I'm a Scorpio rising, right? My entire life consists of death and rebirth and like cutting illusions. And it's really exhausting. Actually, I kind of resent it sometimes, but I'm beginning to appreciate like what the value is in that of being able to die and be reborn again. But it's like you're being led by something that you can't see, and you need to just trust that wherever it is that you're going or being led, it's going to be in your best interest. For some of you guys, it's a career. For others of you guys, it might be a relationship. But whatever it is, it's something that you truly want, and it might be through means of chaos that you actually get brought to whoever this is, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. So what do we have for Scorpio, for just a general message for Scorpio in the month of October? We're going to try to keep it organized. Okay, some of you guys might be famous or might get famous all of a sudden. You're going to experience success in something, and it's divinely ordained here. This is also another card for you with the Judgment card. You're going to experience success. Also, so I'm a Scorpio rising. If you are a Scorpio rising, but any Scorpio placements can experience this as well. There will be a lunar eclipse on October 14th in your 7th house. So the 7th house is the house of marriage, okay? And your 7th house is ruled by Taurus. So Uranus is also there. So some of you guys might be suddenly like inspired or motivated. With Uranus being the planet of independence and rebellion, it's like suddenly you could just decide randomly, I just want to be single. Right? Like, fuck the bullshit. I don't want to be with anybody anymore. For others of you guys, it could also represent like suddenly getting married, or suddenly, it's like something very sudden. It's just like you just decide all of a sudden, this is how I feel about this. So Uranus does kind of incite like a little bit of rebellion. It could even be with like that energy there. You could decide, this sounds so fucked up, you could decide to leave one person for another person. That energy is also present. It's kind of like where you're just kind of like, you know what? Because the lunar eclipse is always kind of chaotic, but it's like you're just really making a decision in the arena of your one-to-one relationships. Like just kind of like, you know what? This is what I want now. Like, I don't give a fuck about what anybody has to say. This is what I want. And it could pertain to anything, Scorpio. But with it being in your 7th house specifically, it's about relationships. It's not just the house of marriage though, it's also friendships. Like you could just decide like overnight on a whim, like, you know what? I don't fuck with this person anymore. Boom. We're not friends anymore. Fuck you. Right? It's not to be fuck you. But like we had our time together. It was fun, but this doesn't serve me anymore. And I believe that, you know, we can coexist. You can be over there and I can be over here. We're just going to leave it at that. Okay? For others of you, it could simply be like you're dating somebody and you really like somebody and you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to be single no more. We're going to see where this goes. But it's like, it comes through like letting go of some sort of overthinking, okay? And allowing yourself to step out of a period of rest and into the unknown, and to allow yourself to really enjoy something that you truly want. Whether that is, you know, I don't want to be around these people anymore, or it is, I want to get married and have a kid. Like it's something along those lines, okay? And then with the sun being in your 12th house, there's a lot of subconscious programming that you're also undoing right now. So it's like it's a little bit hard to say, Scorpio, because it's like there's a lot of planets in your chart that are making movements. So it's going to be hard to kind of tell in what direction you're going, but you're definitely going for what the fuck it is that you want, okay? Can I further clarity on this? You're going to have victory because you're not overthinking something anymore. Some of this might come through as a confession, like with the 4 of Wands reversed here, maybe there's something that you wanted to do. Like, for example, I want to be a singer, right? And like, for the longest time, I was in a strict religion where like I wasn't allowed to pursue anything like that. And it's like, now I don't give a fuck what you guys think about me anymore. I'm going to do it anyway, right? Like the 4 of Wands reversed is people not being happy for your happiness. It's like you see something as positive, they don't see it as positive. So like I said, there's that energy of you just deciding like, bitch, fuck it. Like, I wanted you to approve of this because I care about you, but I'm not going to give a fuck about that anymore. I'm going to do what it is that I want. And if you're still around after that, then cool. If you're not around after that, then okay. This is where our chapter ends, okay? So maybe you were overthinking that in the past. There is something about a confession. Some of you guys could be coming out of the closet as well. That is also here. Pisces energy here. For others of you, some of you guys want to get married straight up. It's like you could just be coming to terms with the fact that, like, I don't want to be alone, or I don't want to... I don't know. We do live in a society that's very narcissistic and selfish, though, because I'm like, why would anybody think getting married is a bad thing? Like, I understand societally why that would be considered a bad thing, of course, especially as, like, women. I guess for men, too, but, like, women were typically the ones that were beaten and shit and, like, abused and stuff. Like, I'm not saying men don't experience that, but there is a reason to look down on certain things. I would say to be more critical, but not to be negative, right? Because there's good and bad to everything. But what you focus on is typically what you tend to experience, right? So, like, if you believe that relationships are pointless or love is pointless, then you're going to get into pointless connections. If you believe that love is fulfilling, you're going to get into fulfilling connections, right? It's like anything that you believe is what you're going to experience more. And some of you guys might be coming to terms with, like, maybe for some of you guys you do want to get married, but we're going to get into love and all of that, because I want to try to give more structure into this reading so that I know that I'm not just rambling about the same thing for too long. So let's go ahead and do career and finance, and then we'll get into romance after that. Career and finance. I want one card at a time, please. Career and finance for the month of October. I'm hearing pusha. Pusha, isn't that a... I'm pretty sure that's the rapper that, like, dropped the diss track for Drake. Ew. It could also be somebody pushing you, Scorpio, at work. So some of you guys are unsure about something going your way in the career or finance route. It's like maybe you're stuck in the past about something. Some of you guys are healing from some sort of disappointment when it comes to the realm of work. Clarity on this, please. So there's some sort of conflict or argument ending that's going to free somebody. It was like there was some sort of dishonesty going on. Maybe somebody gets exposed for being dishonest. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I'm hearing fraud. Like maybe somebody is a fraud at work, and it's like, maybe this affected you in the past, Scorpio. I'm hearing in the dungeon, though, so this person definitely is going to be caught up in the month of October. They're going to get exposed, is what it sounds like. Clarity on the situation. For some of you guys, somebody could be getting out of prison. Oh, yeah, somebody was... Oh. I'm hearing sowing seeds of doubt or confusion. So maybe you were dealing with somebody at work, Scorpio, who was like stirring up drama or bullshit or some shit like that. And it's like, maybe it led to lots of issues in the past and you're still healing from that. It's like, this person would definitely start issues at work. Like they just wouldn't cooperate. Now I'm hearing, love me or hate me, it's still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love... Okay, so somebody could have been like toxically obsessed with you, Scorpio, and like they were trying to start rumors or bullshit about you. Okay, so maybe in the month of October that might get exposed is what it looks like, and it's like you'll be able to free yourself from whatever they were trying to convince people about you. Like they were trying to get people to not want to work with you or something like that. Could be done with the Capricorn here. Yeah, you're gonna be freed from this energy though. Yeah, you're going to be victorious. So it looks like, Scorpio, the month of October is a month of victory for you just in general. It's like there could have been a lot of bullshit that's been happening for the past couple of years, especially like the South Node was in Taurus last year for like the past like year and a half. So it's like if you're a Scorpio rising like me, you probably had a lot of bullshit because our 7th house is in so like hidden enemies and bullshit like that, right? It's like you might have had some people from the past, like past lives or past incarnation, even just the past in general that were coming through and just stirring shit up. For some of you guys, it was for you to learn not to overthink or learn not to indulge in negativity. But it's like, whoever these people are, you're getting your justice for that situation. Okay, it's coming out, and it's not gonna be good for them, because we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So somebody might be getting really bad luck in the month of October for fucking with you, Scorpio. You're gonna be happy though. You might not be showing that though, but you might be a little bit excited about that. So there's definitely a lot of excitement and a lot of success for you in the month of October, Scorpio. It's kind of like a lot of things are coming to fruition, and maybe there was a lot of drama that you experienced for the past like 2 years or so, and it was all to put you in alignment with what you truly wanted. So it's like, I'm hearing something about masks. It's like people were wearing masks around you, and it's like maybe you wanted something, but for you to be able to get there, the people that were going to obstruct the way had to be removed, okay? And there's also a message about self-love here too. But anyways, what message do we have for romance, love and romance for Scorpio? Some of you guys could have options. Hello. Maybe not. I'm sorry, Scorpio, I spoke too soon. That's why I try not to speak on the first card that pops up, because it's like, I'm like, okay, exploring your options. Never mind. Clarity on this. Somebody might, ooh, I'm hearing somebody was a snake. Okay, so for love in the month of October, Scorpio, some of you guys might be realizing that your options were a waste of time. Because the Seven of Cups essentially, it means options, but it also means illusions, because you never know what's in the cup, right? It's like you don't know what's in the cup until you drink it. And at that point in time, it's already in your system. So now you have to digest it until it leaves your system, okay? Some of you guys in the month of October might be realizing that your options aren't the best, and it's making you pessimistic and want to isolate. But then we also have the Five of Swords reversed here. So let me see, clarity on this. Okay, so in the month of October, Scorpio, there's a betrayal here. And okay, so there's betrayal, and then there's anxiety. So somebody's anxious. Now I'm hearing Walked Out of Heaven by Jagged Edge. Oh, okay. So in October, you're suffering a loss, Scorpio, due to some sort of betrayal. Like now you're feeling pessimistic and isolated. Your energy is feeling like you're at a loss, like you're the one that lost something. Maybe somebody was breadcrumbing you, or maybe you were breadcrumbing somebody else, Scorpio. Who's Scorpio dealing with? I'm hearing something about September. I'm hearing rage quit. Somebody might have rage quit. So we have a female earth sign here. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who might be anxious right now because of, remember the outside opinions thing? Whoever you're dealing with might not be cooperating with you right now, Scorpio. I hear something about magnetic. I think I heard that for, I don't remember who I heard that for. I think it was Cancer. Okay, so this person feels like you're being logical. Maybe you told them that you needed them to wait, or you needed them to be patient. Then we have Sagittarius energy here. And I'm hearing another time. I'm hearing another day from the song Rent. And the song Another Day, if you've never seen Rent, it's talking about how, so there's Mimi Marquez. She's like the 19-year-old stripper girl that's addicted to drugs. That's not important. But then you have the guitar player who's a recovering, I forget his name, a recovering addict who lost his previous girlfriend to AIDS from a dirty needle or something like that. Okay, anyways, the point is that he lost somebody that he loved a long time ago, and he shut himself down after that. He was like, never again. And then Mimi comes in, and she's like a neighbor from upstairs, and Mimi really likes him, okay? And it's like, you know, Mimi is like very optimistic, you know, she's young, she's very vibrant, and like she like initially introduces herself to him. They have like a flirtatious encounter. He tells her flat out that he reminds her of an ex of his that died, and she was like, whoa. And then essentially in the song Another Day, she comes into his house after working, she's a stripper. She comes into his house and essentially tries to seduce him. She's excited to see him, but she triggers him. And she triggers him by presenting like I think it was like, it looked like Coke or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was, because this is like the New York in the 80s, okay? She tries to seduce him, and she brings out the drug, and that triggers him, right? And it triggers him to the point where he's like yelling and screaming at her to get out. And essentially in the song, he's essentially saying like, I don't believe in love. This shit's not real anyway. Who do you think you are, barging into my life like this? Like, da-da-da-da-da. And like, he like insults her for her age. He insults her for like being that optimistic. Like, he just drags her through the mud. And essentially she's like crying to him. And she's telling him like, either we're gonna live in the now and enjoy life. The Pegasus card. Either we're going to enjoy what life has to offer us, and we're going to enjoy our connection, and I just enjoy, like, I like living, and I like love, and I like all of this shit, and it's like, you know, I want to have this with you. And he essentially just shuts her the fuck down, and he was like, get the fuck out of my face. There's no point in even bothering with this. Like, let's just go, right? Like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter what I feel for you, because none of it's real anyway. And then she ends up leaving like really heartbroken from that, okay? So another day, like no day but today. So essentially, this person could feel pushed away by you, Scorpio, which is so funny because your emotions and your energy is totally different. You are guarded though, I will say that. So, okay, with that song, Scorpio, you might have pushed somebody away that actually genuinely cared about you, because maybe you were closing yourself off, or you were trying to protect yourself from this person. Or if you didn't push them away, maybe you weren't fully opening up or something like that. This person feels rejected by that. But it's weird because then there's this confession of needing time. It's no day but today. Okay. So you feel, it's funny, you feel like a friendship with this person. You feel good about this person. This person doesn't know how to feel. It's like they're trying to do something. Cleared in the Magician card. Like they might... This person's confusing me, Scorpio. They might be confusing you too. This person, it's like they're not cooperating with you, but they also don't want to be at odds with you, but they're overwhelmed with something. It's like they want to forgive you. I don't know. Maybe there's like an issue with mixed messages. either on both parts or on somebody's part, because it's like this person feels like you're being logical, Scorpio. Okay, we're at 25 minutes. Hold on. Okay, okay. So I said, what does this person want from you, Scorpio? And then I heard balance, and then the Temperance card came out. So this person wants you to be patient, or for you to be balanced with them. I keep hearing walked out of heaven. Now I'm hearing locked out of heaven. Somebody's horny. For some of you guys, they might be dealing with something that you don't know about. They might be struggling with something internally, Scorpio, that you might have no idea about. Like for some of you guys, this person might be struggling financially. There's something about mental health. It's like this person is trying to make something happen for themselves, and maybe they might be rushing to do it. It's like patience. There's an issue of patience here. Maybe this person is trying to establish themselves, or they feel pressured, like maybe their family. There's something about this individual trying to rush to get themselves somewhere, get themselves established or something like that. They want you to be patient with them though. We have Leo energy here. Yeah, somebody could be struggling financially. They feel happy about you though, Scorpio. It's like they're trying to rush. It's like they're trying to rush to get themselves in a position to get to you. Does that make sense? So it's like, for some of you guys, like this could be somebody that like is struggling financially, right? And they don't want to enter your life until they're stable financially. Yeah, it's giving like something like that. Okay. Okay, so that's what this person wants from you. It says what you want from them, Scorpio, is to open up. Yeah, to open up. There's somebody that's being like emotionally repressed or closed off, and it's making somebody else feel rejected. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of emotions, and it's like my head just got really fuzzy. I don't even know. What's the advice for the situation for Scorpio? We're not doing 30 minutes, over 30 minutes. Take your time. And definitely don't fall into overthinking or upset. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because we have really good energy between the two of you. Maybe you guys aren't communicating well. Yeah, somebody's isolating. But it's weird because the energy surrounding the connection is good. Literally, the energy surrounding the connection is extremely positive. So it's like, there could be a lot of overthinking or just jumping to conclusions or something like that, Scorpio. The energy's all over the place. And then, like I said, with the Pegasus card here too, maybe this could simply just be a fear of something new or something not working out. And it's like, it's kind of giving me like a push and pull kind of thing. It's like one day you might be all in, and then you pull away, and then one day this person's all in. It's like, you're all in, and then you pull away, and then they're like, wait, you pulled away. So then they pull away, and then you're like, wait, why are you pulling away? And they're like, because you pulled away. And it's like, well, I was just doing something. And it's like, well, I was doing something too. Okay, now we're back together again. There's something here about a push and pull dynamic that is rooted in misunderstanding. So it's kind of like, So I'm hearing something about the ego. It's just like, the advice is just to take your time and to build something with this individual, Scorpio, if that's what you want, right? Because it's like, there's something about a negative thought pattern. But then there's also somebody that knows what they need to do. You guys could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Pisces or a Virgo. There's a misunderstanding here, Scorpio. Yeah, you'll have, like, you have nothing but, like, wins all in October, Scorpio, honestly. I think that there's some sort of insecurity or a lack of clarity or something like that. Or there could just be more going on than that meets the eye, and it's like because of that, assumptions are being made. So the advice is just to allow yourself to build something slowly with this individual, and to not let like don't panic, don't freak out, don't like yank away, don't do whatever, like just if you're dealing with somebody and you really care about them, stop letting fear get in the way. It's like, if it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out. If it's not, it's not. And it's like, I don't know exactly what's going on between you and this person, but it could be because neither one of you know if it's gonna be successful, or maybe you had a rocky past. It's like, because yeah, the Another Day, look up that song Another Day. I might put it in the bio, because it kind of gives you the energy that I'm getting from this. It's kind of like, you know, Mimi and the other guy, they really liked each other, like, and eventually they end up getting together. Like they're like hella in love with each other, but there's a push and pull energy because both of them are damaged, and it's like their wounds mirror each other. So it's like, just look into it. It's like the whole notion, like, he refuses to open up, she's fully open, then she ends up getting hurt because she's fully open, then he wants to freaking la vie boheme, right? Then he wants her forgiveness, and then they get back together, but then he still struggles to open up, so then she keeps pulling away, and it's kind of like that big thing. It's like there needs to be a balance in the connection, okay, Scorpio? But it's already 30 minutes. I think I've said enough, so I'm sending you muchísimo cariño, mi amor, and I will see you next time. Ciao!